Welcome back, everyone, to some more GreedFall, the Dying World. Today, we're continuing on where we left off, and we have pretty much, again, the game opened up a ton, and now we have a few side quests that we actually knocked out yesterday for the companions and such. But now I think we're going to be heading back to the main story. We'll probably do a check-in with everybody, make sure they're all set. There is one for Fausta, where she keeps telling me she wants to go see somebody in the Teleme faction. So we might do that first because she's also tied to a main story. And then if anything else comes of that, or any side quests or companion quests open up, we'll do that as well. But yeah, it's been a good time. Still been enjoying it. We have 3 main story quests that we could follow and go to each one in any order. And then if we find any other side quests while we're out there, we'll probably pick those up, check them out, and take it from there. So with all that said, make sure everything is good here, and we will go ahead and get started. We'll talk to Alvida first, since she has a exclamation mark right there. We'll see what happens. Here we go.
I can't believe my father sent someone to keep an eye on me and protect me. Oh, does he really believe me to be so defenseless? Anyway, forgive my bad temper. Did you want to talk about something?
I don't think so.
I won't bother you any longer.
Don't worry. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Always a pleasure. All right, let's go down here. Let's talk to Fausta one more time. Because you can see that she has a quest as well, but
Yes.
right now,
What do you want to talk about?
when I ask her about it, I think it's this one right here. Ask for more information about the Cardinal she wants to see in Peren. And then we can only say that. Where are they
Where
again?
can we meet this Father Cardinal?
He can be found most often in the Teleme embassy in Peren.
Peren. Okay.
I must leave you.
See you later.
So we've been to Olima a bunch, but I don't think that's tied to... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, so that is part of the main story. Yeah, meet Father Cardinal Pius. Right there. Fausta suggested meeting the high-ranking figure in Teleme. Okay. Well, we can make our way over to that location. Or, we'd also just go to here, where Zerrin is in Olima, because we've been there a few times. I think we kind of got that started. We must find Zerrin in the Knot sector of Olima. Getting there would be no small feat. We'll go meet them first. Ray Eminence. Sure, we haven't been to Peren yet. Set sail. And then once we are ready to dock,
Here we are,
we'll go on
off
shore.
the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.
Oh. This is the Congregation City. Alright, we're gonna bring Ludwig and her. I think we got a new weapon she can use. Yeah, there we go. Attributes. Get her focus up. Whoops. Just needed to hit validate party. Here we go. Peren, the town center. See how this goes. The Diorce family mansion. Yeah, they did a great job with a lot of the cities here. They do feel huge now. I mean, before it was kind of like everything was smushed together. But now each of these cities have like multiple streets, multiple avenues, multiple ways of getting to your objective. Vespia. Now, can I even get to that from here, or do I have to go? I might have to go up and... Oh, what is that? Go up and around. If we can go take that bridge. Is that even a bridge we can take? I don't think so. Ooh, there's a chest here. Some gold coins. Chris, thank you for the super chat there. And not too bad. Just getting started here. We're gonna hopefully make a lot of progress today. We got 2 long streams ahead of us. And then probably another... Whoa! Okay, that kind of got me for a second. Holy. Oh, and then I'm down.
Careful, darling. You look dreadful.
Drink another potion. Hello?
I'm wounded. Someone heal me.
Less of us. We can't let them win.
We are struggling right now.
Heal yourself. You're wounded.
What the hell?
Be enlightened. Be with me. I said.
There's one less of us. We can't let them win. I'll buy my...
Hold. I know we have a one that heals everybody. Wait, we have a group healing potion.
myself again.
Let's go back. I think we're about to die anyways. Yeah, man, that was rough. Appreciate that though, Chris. Yeah, thank you very much. Got a lot to get through, but I think it'll be good. Maybe this is the spot we come to down the line.
My ravishing cousin.
Wait, what?
However, I must say,
Oh, this brought me back over here. No way we didn't have a save any sooner. Right? Wait, what? Okay, yeah. It must have been, I guess, since I hit F8. It brought me back to my save from yesterday. That's the last time I hit, like, F5. There we go. All right. This looks correct. That was weird. Let's try this again. This is where they popped up at. Yep. All right, this time around, let's all attack the same target.
Armor is broken.
careful, darling. You look
Brother.
dreadful.
May the shadows crush you!
Darling, you look dreadful.
All right, let me see if I can bind something else. Because tactical orders isn't enough. Is it because I only have the healing potions? But I figured it would be shared with everybody. Here it is. Yeah, it's this one right here. The minor group revival powder. Hold. I can't even give him any potions to use. Are they a lot higher level than you? That's what I'm wondering.
I'm wounded. Someone heal me.
There's one less of us! Wait!
Oh yeah, I see that too. Normalek. Okay, hold on one second. I'm having a... I don't know what happened, man. I changed one setting and it broke everything. Oh, I see why. One sec. Quality. got all messed up. There we go. Now it should be good. I don't know if I need to restart it or anything, but we should be fine. Yeah, it doesn't really say their levels, though. But we are getting destroyed over here. I'm thinking maybe we do come back to this place down the line. Maybe we go back to Olima. We are getting demolished. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. Appreciate that. It looks like not Minecrafted 240p. I saw, I pulled it up for a second. I saw the bitrate was, it somehow got dropped down really low. Okay, I'm thinking we come back here. I think we go back to Olima because we were doing good in there, and we had to fight a lot of guards while over in Olima. So we'll do that first, and then we'll come back to this spot. And to do that, we will go to this. Our quest objective is down here. I mean, it might make sense too, because like, I don't know if order matters right here, but like we have this quest, and then this quest. And I was following the one that's from top to bottom. So this might be a lower level, medium, and then higher. It might not actually be like that, but I know we're safe in Olima, so we'll just go back there. See what happens. Yeah, we'll be checking it out next week. Give it a second for it to load.
We'll finally be able to set.
This is the second game? Yep. Yeah, it just came out of early access not too long ago. Now we're getting back to... We just wrapped up a lot of the companion missions for each of the people on our crew now. Now we're heading back to the main story before all of them continue. Which, to be honest, I don't know where the story is gonna head now, because before it was all over the place. We got thrown in jail, then we broke out, then we were about to get thrown in jail again, then we broke out. There's an innkeeper here.
Welcome to my tavern. What can I get you? We have the best wines and good beers too.
Let's see. Any other disguises at all? No? Damn.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And don't forget, we serve the best wine in town. Welcome to...
I was trying to pick up the note on the table.
Goodbye.
I didn't even know they were making a second one. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people did not know. Looking for someone who can help me disguise myself as a doctor. Yeah, we found that one last time, too. So many chests to be able to open. All right, we're good there. We need to find a way in on the right side here. This is gonna be like a stealth area. Is there dialogue with the companions? Yep. Yeah, there's full dialogue, companion quests and everything. It takes a little bit for the game to fully open up. Like for a while, you're kind of just following the main story. But then once you get to your ship and all that unlocked, then that's when it opens up a lot more.
Without confronting the guards. There's always a way around.
Well, maybe we can ask them to let us in. Maybe?
Sorry, you can't come in here. The warehouse area is only for naughts or persons with proper authorization.
Authorization? Our master didn't give us anything. He wants us to inspect the cargo he's been waiting for, to make sure everything has been delivered. What are we going to tell him?
Your master? Who is it?
I don't think he'd like us to reveal his name. His affairs are very private, if you know what I mean.
And you're sure his warehouse is here? We rarely rent to people outside our guild.
You know, right now, there is that group of strange people who come in regularly.
It's true that they're the sort of people who send their servants to inspect cargo for them, and to reprimand them for not being able to get in.
I'm afraid our friend's here in for worse than a reprimand. All right, go ahead. But go straight to your master's warehouse and don't dawdle.
Nice. Speech 100. Love that. It gets better the further you progress. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, it's been fine so far. I would say for the moment, I still enjoyed one more, but sometimes that can be harder to top. But I still like what's been here. I see what they improved on. I still wouldn't have mind if they kept the combat the same. But I also don't mind real-time combat with pause. But now I want to see where the story goes now that I mean, at the end of the day, we're really just trying to get back to our home, I guess. But now we have a whole ship of companions here. I'm trying to find out what happened or where everybody else is. Grab all the loot. Like, I really like, so far, Ludwig and Tabil have been great companions.
We need a key to open this door.
No, we don't. We don't need a key anymore. I wonder if they'll let me in.
Of the Imperialists, the one Zerrin spoke about.
This warehouse is most assuredly the one we're looking to find.
Here we are. Yeah, it's got
Is
the
anyone there?
congregation.
Zerrin?
Nothing up here so far. The door over in this corner. Nice. These percentages, you know, they a lot of times I feel like we actually end up getting it. Like that was 35% and we still got it. I'll take it though.
Are you there?
Better than XCOM odds, where it says you have 80% and you still fail. Through here. We're just running through warehouse to warehouse.
Extremely difficult for me to stomach. If we want to be in.
Huh. We can't even go out that way. That's weird that my objective tells me... Oh, maybe there's another door right here. Aha. This place is confusing. A bunch of warehouses. Is this the one that we came in? It is.
We'll have to be careful.
Here we go.
We're not supposed to be here.
Zerrin must be in here somewhere. She'll be out of sight to avoid being spotted by her husband's men.
You needed. Oh.
Why did those idiots have to choose a place this filthy? Ugh. Oh, there you are at last. Fausta, my friend. I'm so happy to see you again. I was so worried. I was informed that you'd been arrested for who knows what reason.
A greatly exaggerated rumor, as you can see.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Zerrin, wife to General Kernaz, a man whose path you've crossed under tragic circumstances, which trouble me greatly. He has always been driven by a thirst for power and glory, but he is a mere man-at-arms, which here means little. However, his successes on the battlefield and the confidence of his men have gone to his head. He has become obsessed with a single dream of late: to become emperor of a country that does not yet exist. A folly that, fortunately, few are prepared to accept, unless he is able to find support amongst the population. This he hopes to do by solving the problem of the native uprisings on Tir Fredi, at the expense of Governor Burhan.
You're starting to frighten me, Zerrin. How do you think he hopes to achieve this goal?
Unfortunately, he doesn't tell me everything. You're going to have to find out for yourself, which is why I've asked you to meet me here. He and his supporters use this warehouse occasionally, so you may find some clues here. Find out what he's up to. Gather evidence, and I'll do everything in my power to help you. I know a representative of Morsinian, someone with influence, and whose politics are diametrically opposed to my husband's imperialist ambitions. I could introduce you. But we'll need solid evidence in order for any action to be taken.
So all we have to do now is search the place?
Yes. I really hope you'll find something. Be quick in any case, because his men could show up at any time, and you don't want to be discovered. Let me know as soon as you have something solid. One last thing. I thought I saw some posters about you. It seems that at least some of you are wanted by the guard. I shall do my best to have the notice cancelled, but it's going to take some time. Please be careful until then. I must leave you.
My absence must not be noticed. Above all, be extremely careful.
Okay. Find the laboratory used by Kurzna's men.
An order for cloth? I don't see anything suspicious about it. I can't imagine it would be a cipher.
Oh, there's a master key right here. Or chest
These
key.
lists are such a bore. Just the sort of document that the intendants love to keep. But this abbreviation, it's a mystery.
Alright, I wonder if it'll let us into that chest there now.
Glass beakers, retorts. What would a general need with this? In any case, this could well be what that abbreviation on the list was referring to.
There we go. We're in. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I saw doctors
Just some extra
using this
loot.
kind of equipment during an inoculation. I have no idea what soldiers would use them for.
I think we've seen enough.
Yes, and we've stirred up enough dust for a complete lifetime. That said, please allow me to note that if we want to do something with our discoveries, we are going to need some help. Safia must certainly know all the laboratory rats in the city. She'll have the information we need.
Let's go. Before we're taken in by who knows who.
Okay, back to the ship. Uh-oh.
What a surprise! What are you doing here? You've no business here. This is a private warehouse. It belongs to important people. Are you thieves of some sort? I would highly advise you to drop what you're holding and run for it immediately.
We are not thieves. We work for the owner of this place. He ordered us to come over here and transfer some crates into this warehouse.
Really? Well, you're gonna have to inform him that only Naughts have the right to work here. He may have got permission to use a private warehouse, but that doesn't mean he can go and use his own workers. Especially since he's been making us work hard enough as it is. You here to move his materials into the sewers?
Not this time, no. He asked us to bring a crate of fragile things. We dropped it off and now we'll just be on our way. You can be sure that we'll let him know that our presence isn't welcome here.
Very well then. Get going.
Move along there. Only persons in possession of a pass can enter here.
If we want to see for ourselves if what the dockers said was true, I know there are other ways into the sewers than the one we came out of last time. I believe there are some in every neighborhood, but I can't tell you exactly where.
Okay. Well, it looks like there might be one right over... Follow the longshoreman's trail. Safia knows Olima well. She must have scholar friends who help you out with the documents you discovered in the warehouse. You could also follow the trail in the sewers. Let's go to the tavern first. We'll talk to Safia. And then after that, we'll probably make our way there. See what she has to say.
Do you need my advice? You know I'm always willing to help.
Yes, I do.
We went to meet Zerrin in the warehouse that's used by Kurnaz's men. She told us to search the place because she also suspects her husband is up to something. We found some scientific equipment.
Do you know what kind of equipment it was?
Retorts, beakers, tools it looked like a doctor might use.
Strange indeed. I'm not sure what use a general would have for all of that, but I know someone who might be able to tell us. I have a friend who works in the science district and knows about everything that's going on in the city. I could let her know you're coming if you like. If not, I'd be happy to go with you.
Thank you. We should speak to her. As we were leaving the warehouse, we ran into a group of dockers who were taking the goods into the sewers.
The sewers? This story is getting stranger by the minute.
That's what we thought too.
The sewers run under the entire city and can be accessed from every district. Maybe it's just a way to move the goods from place to place without anyone knowing. If you want to look into it, be very careful. There are all sorts of dangerous creatures living in the canals, not to mention the criminals who use them for trafficking. It would be much less risky to speak to my friend, Halise.
I need to go.
Of course. But come chat again soon.
I could swap her in instead of Fausta instead. I think I will, just to have that like extra protection. See what else she has equipment wise. All right, we're good there. Ooh, we've got a new rifle. I mean, right now I'm not gonna use it, so might as well give it and let her have it. I'm surprised nobody can use these giant axes we have. You can only use a mace. Maybe Till can use them. All right, validate. Okay, so we got to go over to this. Meet the scholars. Follow the trail. We'll go over here. We'll go probably meet the scholars first. Right now, I would assume we're just information seeking information before we actually go into the sewers to find out firsthand, because that might be a little bit more riskier. Right, is this one? Yes. University of Science. Asili's old laboratory. Oh God.
Bird beak mark.
Is there anybody there?
No. There's nobody here. Ah, shit. We're gonna get in trouble. Okay, go back. Every evil done by the Bridge Alliance always comes back to Dr. Asili.
I suggest borrowing a doctor's suit to be more inconspicuous.
Are we able to now? Shoot. No. If I leveled up one more time, we'd be able to throw this on and we could walk right in. It's the only it's the only suit I've found so far, though.
Although I find their appearance unnecessarily frightening, we should dress in doctor's clothes if we want to go unnoticed.
Well, we can see if we can stealth this a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just the Bridge Alliance, so... Don't mind me, gang. They're all just standing around like, yeah, I just work here. I see why the doctor's outfit would work. Yes. Press an F5 every 10 steps that we take. An elevator? Wait, did I go to the wrong area? I might be in the wrong section. Yeah, we're down here. We're supposed to be up there. Well, I know how to get in now, at least. If you know Dr. Asili, you know there's no surprise here with everything going on.
I can't do it.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Halt! This place is now closed. The public is not authorized to enter.
What is this building? What is its purpose?
This building was a laboratory, like half of the buildings in this neighborhood. I don't know anything more, so don't push it and move along, if you please.
I don't think we're going to be able to make those idiots listen to reason.
Nice.
And since we
No, that worked in our favor.
to avoid making a scene, let's try to find another way to slip inside this charming building.
That's what I wanted. I wanted them to kick me out so that way I can go back to this. There's guards. Oh, there's guards. Guards.
Anybody there?
How the hell do we get up here? Oh, I see it. Go out here, go to the left. They still have a little bit of that map navigation issue like they did for the first GreedFall game. Not as bad, I would say, since it seems like there's more ways to get to objectives, but it's still there a bit. Ooh, here we go. Take a nice... Hold on, gang. Right this way. Right now, back this way. Okay, they're standing inside of each other. That's fine. There we go. Oh no, these guys again.
Show them what we're made of.
These are way easier.
die at the end of a rope.
Yeah, way better there. Huge difference. Level 24, nice. Now we can get stealth 5, I think, as long as we got another point there. Increased resistance to poison and burn. Increased high ground bonus. Applies projection to the target. You know what? I'll take that. Ah, no, we can't get talents yet. One more. And then I can wear that doctor's outfit. But we can get perception up to 20. Okay, I think these are almost good. Let's give him the healing spell. Got a few close calls. Then once I get his focus to 20, or well, maybe even 18, we'll start doing a lot more strength. That way he can do more damage. Get her agility up. Then, what's this one? She has all of her abilities, right? Yeah. Once we hit 30, we can get these last few. Roar on death. Inflicts damage on enemies within an area of effect, ignoring their physical damage reduction. Take that. And one more. Improves the do-gooder stance. Decrease the recovery time of healing, favor, and support skills by 30%, but increase the recovery time for other skills by 20%. That takes 1 second. Wow. That's pretty fast. Got a new fast travel point. All right, in we go. Yeah, by the way, thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you are watching. We'll have all episodes, and we have all episodes up on YouTube so far that I've covered. We just wrapped Act 1 for Celasta 2, which my full playthrough is now up there. Did we just get a doctor disguise? Oh, we did.
Elise.
Second one.
I'm happy to see you're doing well.
Safia, I thought you were still traveling halfway across the world. It's a pleasure to see you again. But you didn't come alone. Who are your friends?
We met in Euxantis and we discovered we had common interests. But that's a long story for another time. Allow me to introduce you to Elise, a logician of Olima, a great mathematician and longtime friend.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. I'm very happy to meet you. Safia's friends are my friends too. She was my mentor, and I owe everything to her. Please,
let me also introduce my associates. Can, one of the city's leading pathologists and anatomists.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Bilgin, one of our most brilliant philosophers.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
But you must have come here for a reason. What can we do for you?
That is one long line.
We found scientific equipment in warehouses belonging to Cardinal and his supporters.
There were retorts, lots of glassware, as well as tools that immediately brought surgery to mind.
Kurnaz is a military man. I don't see what he could be doing with this kind of equipment. Of course, there are doctors and surgeons who travel with the army, but they wouldn't need beakers or glassware.
And they're more like butchers than researchers.
We need to understand what this equipment is going to be used for. We know that Cardinal has a plan for my people. And after what was done to us on the ship that brought us here, I need to know what he's got in mind.
What did they do to you?
Someone in a barbed mask came, slashed our arms open and rubbed a scrap of fabric on the wound. We recovered quickly. But one of our friends died.
I'm very sorry about that. My condolences for your loss.
You were inoculated to protect you against a disease. It's a risky but highly effective procedure. Unfortunately, it seems that your friend succumbed to the disease. Either that, or she was part of a control group.
In any case, I now understand why you're worried.
The equipment you saw was used for scientific research, which in Olima is largely carried out here. And we have it on good authority that none of the scholars who work here work for them.
Could they have taken over Asili's old laboratory?
You're right. That would be the perfect place to conduct research in secret.
Ah, that's where we were just at.
What can you tell me about this laboratory?
Asili was a doctor and pathologist who was given his own laboratory in the city. A place dedicated solely to research on disease. When he left the city for your island, the laboratory closed down. It seems to me that only a team of his former assistants still goes there to sort through his discoveries.
There are many rumors about the place. It doesn't have a good reputation.
Oh, some say that there are underground rooms used to hide dreadful experiments. But that's ridiculous.
But there is often a grain of truth in rumors. In any case, this nearly abandoned laboratory would be the ideal place for experiments.
Where is it?
Not far from here, just downhill.
Who is Asili?
A remarkable physician and pathologist. He discovered the principle of inoculation, which makes a person resistant to a specific disease.
He has the most brilliant mind in the field. His work has given our research a new impetus, and he has saved thousands of lives.
That's true, but he's also a man whose reputation has become rather scandalous in recent years.
Now, gentlemen, we're not here to entertain rumors spread by the city's students.
Well, they aren't just rumors.
Thank you for your help. We're going to visit the laboratory.
Although it's nearly closed today, it is still guarded. The research carried out there could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Be careful.
Thanks again, Elise. I'll let you know what we find out. We should take a look in Asili's old laboratory. Elise is right. It would be the perfect place to conduct clandestine research.
Well, looks like we're going back to that spot we were just at then. At least we know how to get in. Go back down here. I really wish I had the stealth for it. Honestly, there's a part of me that wants to go back to the Knot place, because I remember somebody mentioned that there is an outfit back there that we can go get.
I suggest borrowing a doctor's suit to be more inconspicuous. Elise was right. The entrance to the laboratory is still guarded. We could talk to them. In any case, let's try to avoid violence, shall we? We could probably get in more easily if we were dressed like doctors.
Yes, I know. But honestly, they're not the brightest either, so... Found his old lab.
Oh, what an awful stench. Why did they have to bring all these corpses to this courtyard?
I don't know. Perhaps they brought them here so no one would see them.
Oh, maybe now we can go up the elevator back here.
There have long been rumors of an underground laboratory in the district. I wonder if this goods lift leads there.
Or down the elevator. Ah, Olima Underground Complex. I think if we hit level 25, we'll probably have one more talent point to use for that stealth. In we go.
These are the city's ancient baths. They date back to the time of the Astrians, who built a city here. The city we see today was built on top of it.
Oh.
Look out. Guards.
Sneak 100. Dude, I need to go back and play Skyrim so bad. I really want to do a Skyrim and Witcher playthrough. Just finding the time while also wanting to do another Celesta 1. A full playthrough of Celesta 1. Secret military camp.
My dears, I do not like what I am seeing one bit. With all these armed men hiding under the city.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
To say the word, and it will fall under his control.
Try getting inside. Mechanism must be activated to open this door. Jeez. There's a lot of question marks, so there must be a lot of important things nearby. Oh, here we go. An open window. Love that. Purple Regiment, Elite Armor. On 15. No way.
So, you're the ones stirring up all the trouble.
Norman.
My men are in need of some serious training if they allowed a puny band of louts, led by a savage, make it this far. And how considerate of you to have come all this way. I understand your impatience to serve science. But enough gossiping. Guards, take them. Our scientists will be happy to have a few new subjects for their experiments.
You think we're just going to give up without a fight?
Might want to work together for this one. Hey, wait, we got an ally. They broke out. Jeez. What the hell? Oh, there are a bunch of explosive barrels all over. That's a big hit right there. Almost got him. That's actually pretty good now.
Is everyone all right?
I must admit that I did feel a slight shiver of anguish in face of those never-ending reinforcements. But in the end, all is well.
Since everyone is safe and sound, I think it would be wise to get going, and fast. We won't be able to hold off forever against another wave of soldiers.
Search the laboratory for evidence. Oh, I went back to sleep.
They've all run off. They must have been frightened by the sounds of fighting.
That works in our favor. Is there a workbench here? Kind of cool that you can search all of these other areas, especially with the context of Dr. Silly now, after just playing the first GreedFall. Which really doesn't become clear until later on. Jeez.
What an astonishing lizard.
They study everything that comes from our island. Creatures and humans alike. And they slaughter them.
Not too bad. Jeez. There's skulls everywhere, dead bodies everywhere. There's got to be like a head office here somewhere. Here's something.
These scientists have lost their minds. They couldn't help but keep detailed notes and sketches of every stage of this poor man's suffering.
Poor boy. He died of smallpox. I'm so sorry for what my people are doing to yours.
May the earth welcome him.
These documents are covered with equations, obscure diagrams, and abbreviated notes. The terms are too specialized to be understood by a novice.
We must stop this horror at all costs. This is just what...
Ezra. As you know, we tried various inoculation methods to combat the Malachor to no avail. It even seems that this might trigger the disease more quickly. The plants we have... Oh, Afra. These failures encouraged Dr. Asili to go even further in his experiments, not hesitating to use any poor souls who enticed by a coin or two. Since the death of his family, he's shown no mercy or sense of proportion. His methods horrify me. We are not meant to harm our patients, and we often have serious conflicts on the subject. He told me he wanted to go to Tier 4D to continue his work. It's true that the island is full of promise, and I've been longing to go there for a long time. But I can't work alongside the doctor any longer. If I find anything naturally, I'll let you know. Afra, that was one of the companions in GreedFall 1. And if you follow her storyline or her quest line, it pretty much leads to Dr. Silly and everything.
I can't do it.
Pretty much everything that's going on here. So it's cool getting that backstory about this. Okay, I thought I saw like a ladder that went up for a second there. There's a way up even further. Interaction not possible. Try going back up again. I see there's a door on this level that it wants me to go to. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is the same one that we just came out of. All right, let's run across. We finished digging a passage through the caves to transport the savages to the laboratory and thus avoiding drawing attention to the work of the scholars. From now on, they will be brought here under heavy guard as the tunnels are still crawling with Majidas and other creatures. So this is how they're smuggling them in. You know, one thing I do wish there was like an auto pickup as you run past a lot of this stuff. Where does this go? Oh, this takes us back to the port district. Oh, okay. I think we might need to go back in. I think there's more we need to find. Or maybe not. Okay. I mean, it didn't fail. Maybe our objective was just to leave. Have the documents found in the secret laboratory be deciphered. Take them over to this. Back again to the science quarter. Yeah, this story is picking up right here. I know once we're done with this quest line, because we have 3 main story quests, we'll definitely go to the second one. I mean, the first one in the list. Because this is the one that's in the middle. I wonder if we're just going to demolish the first one.
Well, Have you found out where Casas has been carrying out his experiments?
Yes. We discovered a gigantic site under Rasili's laboratory.
Imagine that. The rumor was true. Incredible.
There were a great many soldiers, but also a place where experiments were carried out on my people.
How horrible. And these experiments were done on Casas's orders?
Yes. We found letters that make a direct reference to him, as well as scientific research documents.
But however did you discover this place?
When searching the old laboratory that you indicated to us, we found a hidden lift. It went down into the depths of the earth until it stopped in ancient ruins.
That must certainly be the thermal baths from the Astrian period.
While exploring the zone, we stumbled across the camp of a soldier who was protecting an underground building. Inside the building they carried out experiments, and my kin were held captive. These are research documents that we found in the laboratory. None of us understand what they mean, but we need clear proof of what these people are up to.
May I take a look? This is beyond my capacities, even though I do recognize a few formulas. I suppose that you would be far more able to understand what this is all about?
If I could help you, it would be with pleasure. But I'm going to need some time to decode all of this.
We'd better let him work in peace. You should come back later.
Let time pass and wait. We'll do that.
I would prefer to wait here if it's all right with you.
Of course. You should make yourself comfortable. It's going to take a little while.
Since you've decided to wait here, we should use the time to send a message to our intriguing ally. We'll need to meet up with her once these dear savants have completed their decoding.
Excellent idea.
Here are your documents and our explanatory notes. What you've discovered is terrifying.
We thought as much. But what exactly is it?
This research is inhumane. It violates the code of ethics that is the very foundation of medicine. It has only one goal: to spread death.
The scientists behind this research studied a number of contagious diseases in order to selectively infect and eliminate your people.
Jeez.
They chose smallpox as the perfect candidate.
Smallpox?
It's a terrible, often fatal disease that causes a high fever and vomiting. Its most recognizable symptom is the rash and blisters it causes to form all over the body.
That's what killed Sheda.
I'm sorry for your friend, and I'm appalled that a project like that could ever have seen the light of day. The disease is so contagious that even fabric that has been in contact with someone who is sick can spread it. Since your people seem to be more sensitive to this disease than us, and you haven't been inoculated against it like we have, you can imagine what will happen.
We must stop this project at all costs. Let's hope Zerrin's contact is convinced by this evidence and can help us. Why was Sheda the only one of us to die?
You told us you were inoculated. I think the scientists on the ship wanted to see if this method would work on your people as well. You're living proof that it does. Your friend, on the other hand, must not have received the same treatment.
Thank you for helping us understand this research.
I truly hope that you will be able to stop this project from being implemented. It's an abomination.
We'll leave you to your research.
Goodbye. Please feel free to come back anytime you need help.
Okay. The research documents you found in the laboratory are now anointed by Can and Halise, the so-called scholars having to come to the view of the islanders of Tirverde as merely a problem to overcome by rational beings, decided to eliminate them altogether. Okay.
We should meet Zerrin
That's
at
just
the
the
rendezvous
evidence.
point. She must be waiting for us.
Right. Now we gotta bring all this information over to Zerrin. Well, that looks really cool too. The mountain there. Huh. And the sky. Complete different time of day. Alright, we'll go down to the royal, or the Boyars Square. Got guards. Somewhere in here. There she is.
Oh, there you are. I got your message, and I'm glad to see you're safe and sound. My husband's men can be so violent. Were you able to find out what he's plotting? Did you gather evidence we can use to have him arrested?
Yes. Your husband has scientists carrying out experiments on my people under the greatest secrecy. They discovered that we are more susceptible to smallpox than you are. They intend to use it
what
to
if she's in on
selectively
it?
eliminate us. Their aim is to conquer our island without having to fight.
How awful. Were you able to retrieve any documents that demonstrate this and prove that he's involved?
Yes. We have research documents. Accounts of experiments that were translated, as it were, by some scholars we know.
Excellent. When I received your message, I immediately sent word to one of my contacts, the Morsinian ambassador. He's a level-headed man, well-versed in diplomacy, who will know how to put an end to this madness, I'm sure. Here's a pass that will get you to the embassy in the military district. Go and see him as soon as you can.
Thank you. You aren't coming with us?
I don't want my husband to know that I'm helping you. It's far too risky. One last thing. I pulled some strings, and you're no longer wanted.
Hey.
You should be able to get around town without any trouble. But avoid fighting, especially with the guards. Let me know if you need my help with anything else, and be careful.
Goodbye, Zerrin. And thank you.
All right. We should now be back, hopefully. Make sure that we're all set here. My PC restarted 2 days ago, and ever since then we've been getting a crash in OBS about like 1 hour, an hour and a half into each of these episodes. So, but I just changed some more stuff, hopefully. There's an update for drivers and such, so we'll see if that helps or not. Anyways, try to get back to it. Alright, so we need to go meet with the delegate. But yeah, hopefully the crashes go away.
And he still seems panicked.
Oh.
We should try to approach him quietly to find out what upset him.
Oh, this thing? The side quest. This thing?
He's indeed very upset and injured. But I can't quite make out what's wrong at this distance. Come on. Calm down, big boy.
Oh.
Everything's fine.
90%. Oh, God.
He ran away. I must have accidentally scared him off.
It's not your fault. The poor beast is blinded by pain. With such an injury, he won't get far. We need to find him. If we don't intervene quickly, he will die.
Let's follow in his hoofprints.
Is it the blood here? Oh, here we go. Heal the animal. Oh, here he is.
This animal needs a purge potion quickly to remove the poison. Otherwise, it will die.
If we don't have any on us, any alchemist can sell us some.
Here, big boy. Drink this. It'll do you good. It acted quickly. He already looks better. All we have to do now is find out who he belongs to.
Crocus! You found him! Well, he's my Elsabel. How is he? He got upset this morning and ran off. I was worried to death.
Your poor animal was bitten by a snake and almost died. Don't worry. We gave him an antidote. He should get better now.
There, Crocus. I'm here now. Thank you so very much for finding and healing him. I really care for this beast. Not only for the services he renders me. Thank you. Here, take this. I hope it will cover your costs for the antidote. We're going back to the farm. How does that sound, Crocus? You need some rest.
All right. Oh, we got some Bridge Alliance reputation with that. Okay, back to meeting with the delegate. So we gotta go this way. Just make sure we're on the right one. Yep. Now we can enter the... Wait, what kind of... Oh, they have a clothes merchant. Maybe they have disguises.
Are precious. There's some clothes, costumes, and uniforms. Hello. Have something specific in mind? Please look around. Take your time.
What do you got? Please tell me you have some disguise. There we go. Finally. Workers disguise and housekeeper disguise. Gem, scrap of fabric, leather, thick leather. No goods. Captain's lucky necklace. Holy. Now we can give everyone a cape too. Which, speaking of... Oh yeah, so we got a new cape that has alchemy and stealth. I don't know if I'm gonna wear that one though. But that is fine. Those are all good. I'm going to take that necklace, I think. Dodge chance, crit damage. A lot of bonuses. Give a him this one. And now she can have the magic deflection. So I can wear the worker's disguise, but that's it. This requires level 3. The housekeeper. I think when we hit the next level, though, let me just take a quick look. Yeah, the next level we can equip up to tier 5. And then at the final one, we can equip tier 9. Alright, we'll go this way. I was so excited for this game until I saw how they changed the combat. Hope you're enjoying it though. Yeah, it's been fun. Like I still enjoy it. I still liked 1's combat, but I also don't mind it here. It takes a second to get used to it. It's not the best version. Oh god. Jeez. Dude, every time those guys pop up. It's not the best version of real-time with pause, but I can work with it. I see you do combat real quick. Good timing. Move up a little bit more. There we go. The biggest thing is I wish we just had tactics to give them something like a priority on, okay, you should heal. Okay, you should deal damage. You should tank and aggro them. They seem to all kind of just use whatever abilities, unless if you're individually commanding every single one of them. Hey, I appreciate it, Pat. Hope all is well. Back on, just took a break. Hope all is well. Yeah. No worries at all, but I appreciate you stopping by when you can. Totally get that. Yeah, GreedFall 1 was a lot of fun going back to it. Like I'm glad I did replay it. I'm finding the characters and the people that I like to give money to every beggar in the district of the city. I figured there would be some sort of achievement there. Nice. I wonder if there's one from take money from everyone.
Please,
The prisoner.
please don't let me rot away in here.
Let's talk to him.
Thank you for answering me. I was beginning to despair. What do you want? I have to escape. It would be more than my neck is worth to stay here. I'd end up swinging from a rope just like the others. I can't escape alone, as you can see. So, a little help wouldn't be amiss.
Why were you arrested?
Another gallows bird asking for help. Weirdly, I'm reminded of someone. But let me guess what caused you to end up here. Your accent indicates that you're not from here, nor from the congregation for that matter. So, I would say espionage? Sabotage? Something more sinister, perhaps?
In fact, I am of the Duton people. But that's not why I was captured, although it best remain unknown. I got caught because of my line of work. I'm a smuggler, you see. I smuggle illicit goods. And people. People like you, actually. From one country to another. It's a bit ironic. Normally, I'm the one who helps others escape and avoid the guards. Now, I'm reduced to begging for your help. Ludwig, we don't know each other, but I know your face from the description on all the posters. Please. We're in the same line of work. You know what they have in store for me. Help me get out of here.
You're Wolfgang, aren't you? I thought your face seemed familiar.
It seems that my description is not as good as yours. So, you're not gonna leave me to rot in here, are you?
I would like to help this man. I know that our situation is already complicated, but I'd never forgive myself if I'd just moved on without trying to help.
We'll see what can be done.
Well, don't wait too long. I imagine they're already choosing which tree they're gonna hang me from.
Life is ugly enough not to turn our backs on those who are like us. We should help him.
Let's see what we can do to get him out of there.
Sure.
What do you want? If you want to know when the execution will take place, I don't know. I've not yet been informed.
Actually, we'd like to convince you to release him.
You've got a lot of nerve. Freeing Wolfgang the smuggler, when we've been trying to get our hands on him for months. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'd love a bit of a laugh.
I could probably convince our friend here that he's made a mistake, if you wish.
Try to convince him he's got the wrong man.
You said it must be Wolfgang. He's
Hey,
a smuggler,
level 25.
right?
That's right. That's what I said, and that's exactly who he is.
I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. You see, I serve a merchant in the city, and this man is a regular. His name is Odo, and he's from the Free Cities. He trades merchandise between his nation and the Alliance. My master will have it in for you if I tell him you arrested his colleague, mistaking him for a smuggler.
Yeah, hold on, you look serious. Good grief. Yeah, he's the spitting image of Wolfgang's portrait. Oh, what a mess. We had to come across a lookalike, didn't we? Well, we don't really have a choice. We'll just have to release him with our apologies.
Indeed. I think that would be for the best.
There you go, you're free. Our apologies for the mistake. But in our defense, you really do look like that Wolfgang fella. If I were you, I'd change my appearance or I'd leave the city.
He's right. You'd better leave as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'm eternally grateful for what you've done for me.
Stay off the beaten track, my lad. That's where you tread quietest.
I shall repay your kindness, I promise. Goodbye.
Free the prisoner. Hey, there we go. We got reputation for everyone. Whoa. Something so simple, too. Some of the side quests seem to be, like, really fast, which is fine. Like, I almost... It's a nice pick up. Do the quest and be done with it. Oh, we still don't have the next talent, man. Like, we're getting there, but not quite. Ocean Throw. All of these are upgraded now. We're 5 levels away. What's this one? Resistance to poison and burn by 10%. Inflicts damage. Applies mark to targets without shields. Ooh. Increase the following. Then there's a different stance we can get down the line. Increase damage dealt by 50% in basic attacks. Break half a shield for 10 seconds. Oh, I'll keep going with the tree here. So perception is maxed out. Now we've got that. Pick this one up. We'll go some more focus. More focus. Posture improvement. Damage dealt by 3% or crit chance by 5%. Let's do crit chance. And final one. And this is GreedFall 2. Makeshift armor. Grab that. Attributes. Increase resistance. Just making sure there's nothing else here that would help. Okay. Yeah, I think focus is the biggest thing. All right, let's do this. I'm going to rebind some of these just to see if it makes her use these sooner, I guess. Actually, we can get rid of that one. Good there. Rebind this to taunt and heal, because I wonder if this will change his priority on what he does. There we go. This is GreedFall, the Dying World. Back to the quest.
This is the Morsinian embassy. Only authorized persons are allowed to enter.
I have authorization.
It just so happens that we have a pass to meet with the ambassador.
This document seems to be in order. You may enter.
It's real time with pause combat. So you have the option of pausing, but it is real time. Try breaking into here.
I can't do it. Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you.
An islander from T&eacute. Forgive me, but I must admit I found it hard to believe Zerrin's missive. Your people are so poorly represented here in diplomatic affairs. It is a true pleasure to meet you. There's so much I'd like to know about your island. But of course, my questions can wait. I believe you had a pressing matter you wished to discuss with me.
Indeed. We'd like to speak with you about General Kurnas. You should know that he is the reason for our presence here, as he had us abducted by his men in order to conduct experiments on us. One of our friends died at their hands, so we are direct witnesses to his actions, which furthered our desire to find out more. With the help of our friends from the continent, we investigated and discovered that he was conducting research in a secret laboratory.
A secret laboratory? Here, in Olima?
Yes, in the caves beneath Dr. Asili's abandoned laboratory.
I've heard about this, but I thought they were just rumors.
We recovered the research notes and had them translated and summarized by other scholars. Look, you can see for yourself.
It's abominable. What absurd reason could have inspired him to take on this horrific project? I know our relations with the chiefs on your island can sometimes be challenging, but that's no reason to eliminate an entire people.
Apparently, he hopes to win enough popularity to be crowned Emperor. But Zerrin could probably tell you more about that.
I'd heard of this imperialist faction, but I admit I didn't pay much mind to it. What madness! An empire! Morsinian and Thraxis would never agree to such a thing. The only thing they would do is precipitate the breakup of the Alliance. Rest assured that I will share these documents with the Al-Sad Assembly, and I have no doubt that they will be just as horrified as I am. However, I strongly recommend that you also take action as well. The Assembly is powerful, but it is slow to act. You will have to do everything in your power to keep your people from being contaminated before the Assembly begins to move.
Thank you for your counsel and your support.
It's the least I can do.
Thank you for having us. We're leaving.
It was a pleasure. I hope we'll have another chance to meet.
Find out about Kurnaz's plan. Bridge Alliance, we're now cordial with. Okay, so that was part of the quest is now complete. Let's see, are we able to fast travel from within buildings? Yes, we are. Love that. Okay, so this is back when we got captured. I was afraid we couldn't explore this, but when we were following the main story, when we first got captured after leaving the island, that's where essentially this is taking us to now. And now we have to find out what happened to the village here. They remain deeply shaken by the events unfolded in their settlement a few weeks ago. This is where that giant creature was chasing us to the shore. And then we hopped on a boat.
Happy to see you again. What can I do for you today?
Were you here when the giant creature attacked the village?
Yes, I was here, and I'm not likely to forget it. I lost a good share of my goods that day.
We're trying to track down the beast. Do you know which way it went?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was busy trying to save myself and my shop. Everyone was shouting and racing around in a panic. It was like it was the end of the world. I ended up hiding inside a house and didn't come out until I couldn't hear anything moving outside. So, I can't really help you. But to be honest, I don't know why you want to find that monster. It's madness. But that's your business, isn't it? And if you're thinking of fighting it, you'll need potions and projectiles. Why don't you take a look at what I have in stock?
Sure, we can take a look at least. Group purge. I wonder if there's a way to increase the amount that you can carry. I'll take the memory stone. I mean, they're so cheap, so might as well. Like, I really wish there was a way I could just say, hey, like, set a prioritization for my combat, my companions, and then after they go through the first 3 things in their list, then now, okay, use a rage potion. And then they use that, and then after that, they go back to the top of the list, or whatever it is.
Hello? Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the beast attacks that occurred some time ago.
It was the worst day of my life, and probably the worst day for everyone here. But what's it to an islander? Does the beast have something to do with you? You go ahead, ask your questions. But this all seems a bit fishy to me.
Do you know where the creature went after the attack?
Why are you all so desperate to find this monster? Isn't all the death and damage it's done enough? Do you want more? I'll tell you what I told those scholars
I don't know where it went. I didn't see anything.
Scholars?
Some fellows from the city who are asking the same questions as you. They may think they're clever, but they're idiots if you ask me. Looking for that thing means running the risk of it coming back here, and we've had enough of that, thank you very much.
We shall leave now. Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
There's somebody else we can talk to. It wasn't very helpful. The fisherwoman.
Good day. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Why?
Were you present during the attack of that giant creature a while back?
Unfortunately, yes. It was horrible. I still have nightmares about it.
Can you tell us what you saw? Do you know what happened to the creature?
Honestly, I'd rather not have to think back to that day. Everything was so confusing. It was dreadful. I remember I was fixing my damaged nets when I heard the first screams. Ooh, and that terrible roaring. I was so terrified that I crawled under my boat, which is probably what saved me. I peeked out every now and then, horrified by what I was hearing. I saw the monster knock some of my friends down with a single swipe, as it chased after a man who jumped into a boat. When it didn't see any more movement, it headed southeast and even knocked down the arch there. Oh, it took us weeks to rebuild it and put the village back in order. And we're still mourning our dead.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We will take our leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I guess this might have been the better quest to follow with, because this would have followed up right after us getting our boat and coming back. But since we did some of the companion quests, I mean, it made sense.
The poor bastard who set up this camp had no luck at all. It was right in that monster's path. We should go and have a look. Perhaps we'll find something useful.
This one right here. I mean, this is where we met with the... can't remember his name, but the guy that Nealon wanted to trust and work with. Oh, there's somebody up here. Is that somebody? Oh, no. That's a tree. Here we are. It happened this morning. I was working on my latest bas relief for the prince when a horrific noise erupted from the village not far from my camp. In fear, I concealed myself in the bushes.
Someone called Esser wrote about seeing a giant, monstrous, devastating creature heading towards the quarry.
That's exactly where that loony Ingo and his accomplices were holding Ken.
Alright, we just leveled up. We can get my talent up to this. And we have stealth 3. Then we have focus and perception maxed. So maybe we start doing some I'm thinking endurance, really. Just get some more health. That's one-handed swords, bracelets. Yeah, let's just start doing health. Makes sense. Level 26. I'm not really going to use this ability. I mean, unless if I swap to that one instead of... since it can apply mark. Sure, I'll pick it up. And then next level, we can pick that one up. Increase armor or magical deflection. Let's increase armor. Then keep doing some more focus. Skill. Applies rage when dealing a fatal blow. Take this one. That way we can apply Mark. Hunter's Mark. Reduce the target's physical damage reduction by 20% while the mark is in effect. Attributes. Go focus again. Heals 5% of life for allies in contact with the enemy when they take a fatal blow. I'll take that one. And then attributes, perception. Oh yeah, we could swap Fausta in actually. What's this new necklace? High ground damage, resistance, affinity to rage. Sure, I'll give that to her. I saw there was like a supporter pack or something that you can get for the game, which I keep forgetting to take another look at. But I think it gives you some outfits from the first game that I might pick up just for the hell of it. We'll wait on that. Now this is where we got captured at. So let's see if anybody's still here. Yeah, it was right when I got to the top of the steps here. I mean, the ladder. Again, thank you guys for all the likes so far, wherever you are watching. And I appreciate all the hypes, too. It does help out a ton, and I'm trying to hit 50,000 subs, which we are almost there. We're just about, like, 3K away on YouTube.
These are definitely the Guardian's trucks, but I don't understand what it was trying to do here.
The general wants this creature. We have to set up a hidden camp in the cave next to the orchard. Once captured, take it there. It'll be a perfect place to study it.
There is no doubt that the Guardian was here, but it was attacked and apparently captured by Kurnaz's men. If the letters on those corpses are anything to go by.
The orders they were carrying said to bring it to a hidden cave not far from the orchard to the west. We should go there and find the entrance, because I have to admit that their interest in this creature concerns me.
Search for the Guardian in the cave. Back that way. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go to this camp. We drop down here at all? Oh, there's a bunch of guards. And let me actually do a manual save.
Stop! This orchard has been requisitioned. No one may enter. You better get back to the village or wherever you came from.
Try to bribe them.
Could we perhaps offer you something to look the other way for a minute?
You think you're funny or something? We've got orders. No one is to enter this orchard. Now beat it.
My friends, I'm afraid these guards have left us no choice. We must either force our way in or try a stealthy approach.
I see. I guess we'll be leaving then.
And don't come back!
Oh.
You again?
Don't worry, we're going.
This
I see that there's a path right there. There's a little spot you can jump out of it. Go around. The trade route. Oh god, what is that? Kill it.
Let's show them what we're made of. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not this way. Oh, there's a ladder right there we can fix.
We are missing something to make this work.
No.
We are missing something to make this work.
We needed some makeshift tools. Maybe we can go up here and make some. I don't know what they require. Recipes. I forgot we can do like upgrades and stuff too. Can't upgrade the armor I'm wearing. We just check one more time. We can get a marked grenade. That actually would be kind of cool. Poison coating. Oh, Ludwig has something to say. Oh, and Neelan. And Till. I wonder if this is their follow-up for their quests. And Fausta. Let's drop Safia. Let's add her back into our party. I mean, we could go back to the ship and maybe go do some of their quests instead, if they give me one. Let's talk to Ludwig first.
It's not that I don't like to talk about personal things in front of everyone, but we should wait until we're somewhere else.
You know what? Let's go back to the ship real quick. Because now once we're on the ship, we can actually talk to each of them. If they give me a quest that works, and then maybe that quest will lead me to some makeshift tools. Ludwig's still over here? Yes, he is.
I know I had nothing to do with it, but I'm sorry for what's happening to your people. What we discovered in this lab, what these so-called scientists are preparing, it's horrible.
Okay, he doesn't have anything else.
I'll always be here if you need me.
He just wanted to say that. Let me do check-ins with everybody.
These Renoixe who think they are wise are but murderers. Monsters with no conscience. How can they imagine that eradicating an entire people by making them sick is normal?
Good boy, Nilan.
Good boy, Corans.
Goodbye, Cardinals. Let's see if Till might have a quest.
I wanted to tell you that what we discovered in that laboratory disgusts me. Just as much as it does you. Using a disease to decimate an entire people is despicable. It is unworthy of a general. And even more so of a nation.
Oh, wait, we can question him?
How did you find yourself in Cornaz's troops?
In the simplest manner you can imagine. I was assigned to the Green-Blue Regiment a few years back, and I was placed under his command when he was still just an officer. We fought side by side. He took notice. When he was made general, he assigned me to his personal guard.
What can you tell me about the Coin Guard?
It's a guild of mercenaries. It was created after the War of Independence of the Free Cities. Many people had fought and didn't know how to do much else. So they went and joined this guild, and they started to sell their services to other nations. And from generation to generation, men and women kept on joining up. Our reputation is our pride, and we are employed by both sides of conflicts between warring countries. It's common to confront other members of the guild on the battlefield. Brother killing sister, and vice versa in the name of foreign nations. We are pawns on the chessboard, but without us, battles and victories wouldn't be possible.
Why were you on Tir Fradi? Did Kurnaz send you there?
When Kurnaz recruited me, he appreciated the fact I challenged his strategies. We became rather close. But as time passed, he took to liking my questions less and less. My ideas, even less than that. So he started assigning me to missions that took me farther away from him, including the mission to Tir Fradi. He needed island test subjects for his scientists. He didn't tell me anything else. And I did as I was ordered. Even though I regret it today, I obeyed.
How did you end up in that cavern on the Esquiara?
When you escaped, Kurnaz was notified immediately. We knew that a great many islanders were fleeing. Rarely from prisons, but from the noble houses they'd been sold to. He wanted to find you to make an example. and he had you followed by scouts. He kept the troops back, ready to strike when he'd find you. He was elated to discover that your little group had joined a community of islanders. As soon as the troops were ready, he gave the order to attack. And you know the rest.
What do you know about Zerrin?
I don't know her. She didn't mix with the soldiers. The opposite of her husband. I would bump into her at the general's house. Good morning, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. She behaved like so many other nobles. Just maybe a tad more clever. She and her husband have a strange relationship. I wouldn't call it love. But I'm no expert on the subject.
Okay.
Good boy, Till.
See you soon.
Why the crew got chef hats on their heads? Because the chef hats give the best stats, apparently. We're efficient chefs out here.
If I can be of any help, let me know.
Do you have anything else I can help you with? Okay, never mind. I think the last one is speak to Alvida.
Perfect timing. I've been meaning to talk to you.
Oh.
Alma told me she'd finished translating my mother's logbook.
Oh.
I don't have all the details. Unfortunately, our message was short. But she told me that the reason my mother, Estrella, died in that storm was because she'd lost the will to live. It was after she had to sink a ship on my father's orders, just off the coast, not far from Esquiara.
I'm sorry, Alvida. That must be very difficult to hear.
Yes. It breaks my heart to think that my mother killed herself. But it has strengthened my resolve. I want to understand. I want to know why my father gave such a senseless order. I want to know everything that happened. Knots are not pirates. Our ships are armed, but they're armed to fight back in the event of an attack. There had to be something aboard that ship to justify sinking it. Maybe something dangerous for the guild. I'd like to go back to Esquiara to try to track down that ship. And I'd like you to come with me.
Let's go do it.
All right. Let's go back to Esquiara and find out what happened to the wreck.
Thank you. I'm glad you're coming with me. I'm a bit nervous about what I'm going to find out.
I won't bother you any longer.
Piracy.
Don't worry.
Help
It's always a pleasure
Alvida.
talking to you.
Alright, matey. Alright, so we gotta go to this one. Headed over here. Oh, back to this village. Approaching the dock.
These are the arid shores of T&eacute.
I have no idea, bad. I don't know if we have many options, because Safia is not an option. So we might be out of luck here. Give her the navigator's coat, because I'm not going to wear that one. Actually, yeah, we'll give her the navigator's coat for now. Magical deflection. No better swords. Perception +1. Critical damage. Throw the hood on. Words of support. Okay, that's good. Words of retaliation applies retaliation to the caster or ally. The target applies taunt to enemies in an area around it. That's pretty cool. I like that one too. All right, get agility up. So do some focus here. It's nice whenever I come back to one of these other characters, we have so many upgrades available. Crit damage. High ground. Honestly, I wouldn't mind throwing this on. We lose the 1 agility. Throw it on. Oh.
Prepare to disembark. We've arrived.
Right, that's what we were doing. At the party. At the party. Good. I got distracted. How was this one? I enjoyed the first one. If you enjoyed the first one, it's like it's mixed. Some people will still really like this one, depending on what you like for the first one. And then also some people will not like this one for some of the changes. I think if you like the world, the environment, and some of the characters, it might take a little bit to get used to everybody here compared to the first one, but I've come to know some of my favorite characters that we've met so far. The story has been getting interesting, and a lot of things I've been hearing too is people saying that it only gets better. So that's kind of where I'm at. Ursel?
Hello. Do you live in this village?
Yes. I was born here, I grew up here.
I'm enjoying it, though.
Say I'm still here. I'd have a hard time living anywhere else in my age. Why, are you thinking of moving here? Little new blood wouldn't hurt.
Have you heard anything about a shipwreck in the vicinity?
You're gonna need to be more precise, child. Shipwrecks with all our deadly reefs happen all the time.
We're speaking about a ship transporting merchandise along these coasts that must have wrecked a few years ago.
Now that you speak about it, that does ring a bell. A storm without clouds.
The storm without clouds?
It was night time, and we heard thunder several times, so loud that many woke to it. But there wasn't a cloud in the sky. The next day, we found the wreckage of a large ship at the bottom of the cliffs. Bodies, too, poor folk. And all sorts of debris.
I doubt it was due to a storm.
Really?
We shall leave. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Aggressive. Have a nice day. Better have a nice day or else. I swear to God. If your day isn't fantastic, the wreckage is over here. Oh, nice. A chest. Obsidian knives.
It looks like a cloth from a banner or a torn flag.
Those are the colors of the Alliance. This ship must have belonged to them.
Everything has been pillaged. But look at the ground here. It looks as if something was buried.
Oh, we got a chest.
Well then, what is this book? It must be important for someone to have put it in a coffer.
It's a list of names and ports. A passenger register and crew staffing, perhaps.
Let's go and see that old fisherman who gave us information. If there is a familiar name on the list, he would recognize it.
There's a little hut over here. Another little searching
Pieces
area.
of a crate. Impossible to know what was in it. They've been destroyed.
It's been a long time. The elements or the villagers took everything that could have given us answers. This ship must have contained something extremely precious to have merited such an attack. I would have liked to have found a clue telling us what it could be.
Seeing how close the village is, it is very likely that these charming inhabitants might have played the role of vultures.
You are right. It's quite common to recover gifts from the sea. We should go and talk to them. We should also show this register to the old fisherman that...
He knows something. That old fisherman definitely knows
It's about the
something.
shipwreck. Perhaps he can tell us something useful.
Let's talk to her again.
Oh, you're back. Do you need anything else?
What can you tell us about the wreck just north of the village?
Nothing at all. I've always said I don't know anything about that wreck.
What do you mean? Why do you say you've always said that?
Members of your guild and even local soldiers questioned everyone at the time. I knew nothing about the wreck then, and that's still the case. I don't understand why you've come to talk to me about it now.
My reasons for being interested in that ship are strictly personal. You have nothing to fear. I find it odd that the Nauts were interested in this ship when it wasn't one of ours. What did they want?
I don't know. They didn't say. I had the impression that they weren't investigating the incident, but that they were looking for something. I don't think they found it. For a cargo ship, it wasn't carrying much, and we found almost nothing on the beach.
We will take our leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So nervous. Talk to the resident.
You again? What else do you want?
What do you know about the wreck that's north of the village?
Not much. It's been there for a long time. Back then, a lot of soldiers, even some Nauts, came poking around.
Poking around? What do you mean?
They go snooping around, asking everyone questions. They were investigating, they said. But it seemed like they were looking for something.
We shall leave now. Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
Didn't talk to this person.
How can I help you? Are you lost?
What do you know about the shipwreck located at the foot of the cliffs near the village?
A shipwreck, you say? Really? I never noticed that there was one there.
What do you know about the ship?
Ship?
We were told that villagers recovered quite a few things after the shipwreck that took place a few years ago. Did you take anything?
That must have taken place before I settled here. I never heard anyone speak of a shipwreck. So to be sure, I didn't take anything from it.
Good boy.
Find out what the suspect
one
is
is-
hiding.
nervous. And her answers made no sense. She is hiding something from us.
My dear Alvida, I fear we'll get no further talking to her. Let's spy on this kind little villager. She will betray herself eventually.
She's coming from the town. We should follow her.
We never went back to the fisherman.
It's clear that a very large creature has been here. This is our guardian's trail.
I mean, both of our quests, this one and the next one, take place in this area, in this region, so this kind of works out. The main story and Alvida's quest. We're getting there. Where is she headed? She's really running. Trying to stay like 25 meters away. Any closer might be too much.
Well, well. I wonder what this coffer is holding.
You followed me. But who are you really? Are you one of the Naughts that attacked us? Or are you with the corrupted soldiers of the Alliance?
Neither.
We are neither one nor the other. Our friend Alvida is a Naught, but she was not involved in this attack.
That is true, I assure you. We wish you no harm.
Forgive me. I was so afraid when you came to find me in the village. And to see you here didn't make things easier.
You seemed far too nervous, and your answers were not making any sense. We decided to watch you, and we were right to do so, it seems.
I was on that ship. I was traveling with my husband. We were headed for the congregation. It was strange. There were armed men aboard. We were told they were there to protect a diplomat, but we never saw anyone. One night, we were attacked by a vessel flying Naught colors. Our ship was sunk. I thought I was dead, but somehow I survived. My husband didn't have as much luck. Shortly after washing ashore, Naughts and soldiers came to interrogate everyone in the village. I had supposed they had come to finish their work, so I hid the documents I had collected after being washed ashore. I was hoping that they would be useful in bringing justice someday, but that was long ago. I lead a peaceful existence here now, and when you came asking questions, I thought it would be better to get rid of all of it once and for all.
I am very sorry. We didn't want to frighten you. I have come here precisely with the goal of shedding light on what happened to your ship. I would like to know why Naughts would have committed such an atrocity that goes against all the codes our guild defends.
Please, take these documents. I have never even read them. Touching them even pains me. I hope they will help you understand.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow, look at that. Find out what the suspect is hiding. Well, I guess we open up this. You are hereby summoned to journey to Peren and meet with Duchess Frida von Valstern, who officiates there as a diplomat for the Deutan Empire.
I find this hard to believe. My father wouldn't order the destruction of a ship transporting a diplomat. Why would he have been working against a chance at peace? My father can be vain, but he's not a warmonger. And to imagine that he brought my mother into this. Now I understand our despair.
Accuse him? Hey, yeah, it's too early to take a side.
Don't you think it's a little early to be accusing your father? There must be factors unknown to us at present.
Perhaps, yes. Even if what these documents spell out seems all too clear. Thank you for accompanying me and your support in this investigation.
-1.
I couldn't have done it without you. Now I am going to need some time to think all this over.
Okay. We got a -1 and then we got a +3. Level 27. Almost there for that. Take this. Let's go crit chance. Oh, now perception's at 21. Oh, because of the turban. I see. Oh, and I can still get this to 21 because of the gear. Go Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark here. Restore 50% of caster shields and magic deflection. Restore 50% of the caster or ally shields and magic deflection. Both of these are the same. Oh, one of these is for the caster and then the other one is for... Okay, I see. Even then, he's still pretty good. Like, that's not too bad. This does more crit damage. -2 shields ignored, but you do more damage on the target without shields. I'll keep the current ones, I guess. Yeah, she can keep that. Okay, back to Footsteps of the Guardian again. Go back to this camp here. Gather party. Swap Fausta in. Validate. And we'll do Fausta's upgrades. All of those abilities are good to go. Reduce that to 0. Oh, she has 3 available. Whoa. Do crit chance. Get those 2. And what's our main weapon? The bracelets are our main weapon. So we might as well just do endurance now. I mean, I guess she is she has part tank abilities. Okay. I don't know if we'll have any luck trying this. We might just have to force our way through. Because if we can't craft the makeshift ladder,
we're missing something to make this work.
Out of luck.
We are missing something to make this work.
Yeah, the only other option, we have to get in here. There's no way to drop down there. And I think the only way is around right here. I see an opening right there. What kind of merchants do we have nearby? Workshop. Let's try going over to this merchant.
Happy to see you.
You have any makeshift tools at all, my friend? Immortality potion? Nope. I don't even know what it looks like. We'll try going here one time. Talk to their raw materials merchant. If we don't find it at that rate, then we'll just force our way through. Not really any other option there. And it sucks because we can't just like throw on an outfit for this spot either. Otherwise I would. I don't even know if there's any like negative to doing this.
Hello.
I'll buy that just because it's rare. Let's sort by tier. Oh. Clear out a bunch of these. Okay, I think we're good now. If anything, I'll get rid of these. Get rid of the most basic types of armor. Okay.
Everything you need to make your own.
What a pleasure to...
Can they make makeshift tools? Check my journal. I also wanted to see, what does Mark do specifically? Increased damage suffered by the character by 25%. The duration of the alteration depends on the percentage of resistance to this scourge. That's crit damage. Lot of documents. Okay, I don't see it. Final check over here. If he doesn't have this at all, the tavern, then we'll just go. That'll be it for me.
Welcome to my tavern.
I would be surprised, but you never know. Yeah, he's just got healing stuff.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right, no luck there. That's fine. We'll deal with that. While we load, let me just see. Oh, here we go again. Dude, that's so weird. It's only for this game. Well, I've had this with other games before. There we go. I couldn't walk with WASD. I didn't realize you can walk with clicking. Huh. All right, well, we're forcing our way through.
All right, this time that's enough. Guards, we're...
Oh, they're attacking us.
Let's show them what we're made of.
You can play the whole game as a point-and-click CRPG. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. still getting used to the automatic auto loot. Like every time I want to go back over to the enemy's bodies and see if I can pick loot up. But I love that. That's one of my favorite features that they did add here. Grab these. Oh, got enemies.
Who dares to attack at the best?
Holy. Where are they going?
Careful, darling. You look dreadful.
What the hell?
Careful, darling. You look dreadful.
So I'm the only one that can use the group. I don't even know how to use the group potions at this rate. Okay, here it is. Superior group revival powder. But I think I have to live in order to get to that point. Brother. Oh my god. Are you kidding? What is happening? That's why. Okay, I'm reloading. Ludwig is stuck. 2026, and I still don't understand why games have the loot on the ground and I have to pick it up instead of magically coming to me. I do like it when it just goes straight to you. Yeah, he was just chilling back there. He's in no rush. I saw one of them running back, and I was like, why are they running all the way back there? But now it makes sense. All right, let's take the high ground. Do you change your titles once your stream's over? Yes. Yeah, I keep the stream name the same. It's that way it's like just a indicator that that's what it is. And then afterwards, I schedule the next one. And I also update the previous one, do the thumbnail. And then leave it like that. And I usually leave the VOD as like the... It seems to be the best balance.
This is where they took the creature.
For myself, personally.
Why they brought it here is beyond me. But one thing's certain. They wanted to make sure that no one knew about their nefarious plans.
So I think this one will be like part 5, I think. A giant cave down here. Yeah, those somebody else that did that similar, and I was like, wait, that's actually a kind of smart way to do it. But it works. Plus, all of the, like the viewership and everything you get from the live stream, now it lives on as a VOD after the fact. I know some people like splitting their VODs up and then uploading them separately and just leaving them up, but I think there's a lot of growth available for the VODs.
What's left of it, at least. I can't do it.
Oh, we couldn't get that one open.
I can't do anything with this. I don't see how we could use this.
Corporal Akin tells us that the islander cut open her own hand with a knife before placing it on the ground. The rest of the testimony remains vague and open to interpretation. He says he saw what looked like roots and rocks encircling the savage woman, whose body then contorted to leave the beast in its place. We did see that.
This document doesn't say anything useful.
Got a cell key.
I can't do anything with this.
All heavy autopsy support. How could this mass have been created by the body of a single woman? Further research into the magic of the islander is needed. Wait, so they found her body. Oh, this is her body. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even realize. Wait, that is the body, and that's her head. Oh my god, it just clicked. What the hell? Retrieve Layden's head. Try to cut out my VODs, but I'm terrible at editing. It always looks like a choppy compilation. I'm the same exact way. It's one of those things where, like, I'll cut out every once in a while, especially for early episodes, I'll cut out, like, any breaks. But yeah, I am, I know my own weaknesses and strengths.
There. You're free.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die trapped in that cave.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. You turned up at the camp the day before the Alliance attacked.
We did. And we were there when Laden bound herself to the land and turned herself into a guardian.
I remember that. You even tried to fight her to hold her back. You were very brave, but the soldiers captured us while you were leading her away. Since then, they've done nothing but mistreat us and interrogate us to try to understand what happened.
They even tortured a demigod. She eventually broke and told them about the bonding ritual. After more experiments, they took her away with them. We don't know what happened to her after that.
That's awful. Thank you for telling us. Now you should get to safety. Don't stay here.
I know a place we can hide. Before we joined Laden and the others, I had found a cave further north. You have our heartfelt gratitude for freeing us. May the earth carry you always.
Okay. What bit rate do you use? For YouTube, I use 25,000. And then everywhere else, it goes up to about 8. A map containing information about High Prairie region, the border between the merchant congregation and the Dutan Empire.
I don't believe it. Rather than being terrified or frightened by the transformation they experienced, they just saw it as a weapon of war. And now they want to force our people to perform the ritual again so they can use it against their enemies. And of course, my people will be blamed for this.
We have to stop them from putting their insane plan into action. My country and my people are in danger. I don't have any political influence. But if we take this evidence to the Imperial Embassy in Peren, they might be able to do something.
Astronomer's turban fought in the wars of the continent and must prevent the scholars from using the people to fuel the war against the Dutan Empire. You should inform the ambassador who's best placed to help put an end to this madness. Oh, so both of these quests now lead to Peren. Alright, so let's go back to our ship. Again, thank you all for the likes so far, and thank you for the hypes as well. Now we got to start adding in the hypes. But I appreciate all the support. Thank you for the new subs. So we are trying to hit 50,000 on YouTube. So we're making some good progress here. We'll be doing 2 pretty long streams today for GreedFall, and same thing tomorrow. Because now we have until Thursday to do as much or make as much progress before Crimson Desert, which is going to be interesting to see how it turns out. Check all that. Good. Really wish there was a mark all red as red option, but that's okay. Talk to Alvida.
I'm sorry. I'm still processing what we've learned. The thought that my father could have given such an order is deeply painful to me.
I won't bother you any longer.
Don't worry. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Check in with our crew. Ludwig's got something else to say.
This general has a few screws loose. How could he believe that he'd be able to capture that monster and try to make others? I can only imagine what a creature like that could do if it landed in one of our villages.
We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need me.
I think Fausta's gonna have the same thing to say. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, right. I forgot that we have a merchant on our ship.
Hello? I didn't know we had a merchant on board.
Not all ships do, but it seems that you have support among the admirals. Would you like to see what I have for sale? I sell a bit of everything.
Sure. Oh, she'd also do craftsmanship and alchemy. She wasn't kidding. She really does have everything. Oh, what's this? Reinforced pea coat from surviving fire ships. The Knot Furland. Buccaneer's Feather. Sure, we'll take them all. I'll take every last one of them. Honestly, I might throw one of those on myself. This is a tier 10. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait. Level 28. Oh. Wait, we actually need 100. Okay, so I'm 1 level away from being able to put that on. Level 34. And we're like 100 XP from being level 28. What about this? Reinforced key coat. You -1 agility, but we get dodge chance, crit chance, more armor, more affinity. Okay, let's open up the world map. Looks like we're making our way over here again. Meet with the Cardinal. I mean, we've leveled up a decent amount since we tried doing this last, so hopefully now we're in a good spot. Go to the clock district. Hopefully now we can fight those enemies. I think we were probably like level 23 or something when we last did this.
Maybe.
Okay. Gotta find our way around to this spot again. This is where we got attacked last time. See if we're any stronger. I keep getting cancel when I try to heal. Dude, I can't heal at all. Jesus Christ. Let me rebind her abilities. Shit.
I need...
Careful, darling. You look dreadful.
All right, everyone get together. Oh. Wait, he's not attacking now. Once in position, tactical order, hold your position is automatically applied. Okay, reactivating this cancels the restriction. Oh, I changed weapons. Alright, let's just do everyone attack my target. Level 28. Oh, there we go. Made it through that. Now we can throw that hat on. Let's see, do we have any better chest gear for him? I think we do. Yeah. Reinforced peacoat. Oh, even that's better. It really is Kurt. Or part 2. Alright, so we're at 28. What's this one? Proves destroyer stance, increase crit chance, and damage dealt again. Apply mark. Start doing endurance. Oh, I need to upgrade these skills. Applies toughness to the caster. I mean, regardless, I think we're going to be able to get a lot of these trees unlocked. So, I'm not too worried about this. Get her endurance up a bit. Oops. Attributes and will are max. Oh yeah, I think she needs a cape. There you are. And maybe some better gear. Didn't even think of that. Wait, that actually looks kind of cool. Wait, that's a good fit right there. That looks great. Give this to Sibyl. Our gear is getting better, so therefore the looks are getting better now. Oh. Oh. Right, I forgot to rebind. Put mark in. Fight is over. What kind of game is this even? It's an RPG with real-time with pause combat. Wait, I think we're on the You're kidding. This whole time we had to go over into this district anyways. So I'm not even in the correct spot. I gotta go down here, go through here, and then go to this route. Because there's a... Yep. That's crazy. We might as well have just gone to that fast travel point, but oh well. The Goddess Square. Alright, don't be fooled. Go to the left. Got a lot of people here. Embassy of Ptolemy.
Step into the light.
Here we go.
Halt! This is the Ptolemy Embassy. You need a pass in order to enter the premises.
I have all the necessary authorizations. We need to speak to the Father Cardinal immediately.
As your authorization's a little old, I cannot let all of you enter the confines. Go ahead alone. Your friends can join you, only if the ambassador agrees to it.
I'm not going to let my friends wait here in the street.
They can wait inside, but they cannot go up into the offices until the Father Cardinal gives his authorization.
Very well. Thank you. I apologize, but you'll have to wait for me here in the entryway. It'll
It's
only
fine.
take a moment. I am certain that you'll be able to join me very quickly.
Here we go. Ah, very fancy place.
Forgive my curiosity, but this is the first time I've met someone from your island.
Fausta kind of gives me that like Liliana vibe now.
Cardinal
She has
Father,
that assassin
allow
look.
me to introduce to you the friends to whom I owe my freedom and life today.
My children, it is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. I could never repay you for helping Fausta escape from the Alliance's jails and bringing her back to me.
Cardinal, we are also honored to meet you.
Fausta told me about the sufferings of your people at the hands of our enemies and what they have already done to you. Under the guise of civilization, these people behave like monsters, and you have all my compassion. As you know, our two nations have been at war for centuries. We should join forces against this common enemy.
Indeed, I have heard of it. There has even been fighting between your troops and those of the Alliance on our island.
Exactly. From Deciphering to the plains of Duton, a trail of blood and anger has been wreaked by our two nations. Know that in any case, I will do everything in my power to aid you in your trials. But you must have questions or requests.
We need the financial backing of a nation or a wealthy patron to fund the journey back to Deciphering. Could Ptolemy help us?
Regrettably, and I am truly sorry about this, I do not have the means to finance such an expedition.
Are the De Vesps the only family who could help us?
You could also go and see the Dorsays, especially since they are already established on Deciphering. I don't know which would be easier to convince at the moment. One thing is certain. They will both ask for something in return. These people are merchants first and princes second. Don't forget that. And it is highly likely that their ministers will refuse to see you without a letter of recommendation from an important person.
Someone like you?
Yes, for example. But I hope you understand that I cannot give you a letter of recommendation unless I can fully trust you.
Thank you for
So what's he
agreeing to
need?
see us, Father Cardinal.
Wait, please. I have a favor to ask of you. One of our priests here in Peren
Yep,
has shown
there it
no
is.
sign of life quite some time. I fear something might have happened to him, something terrible. I would like to ask you to find him and to reassure me that he is well. I imagine that my request raises quite a few questions. Be my guest and ask them. I will answer them to the best of my ability.
I understand how you might ask that of Fausta, who you know well. But we are complete strangers to you.
It's quite frankly your outsider status that interests me. Here the people are suspicious. The game of alliances and treachery is very complex. To the point that no one dares speak to anyone in fear that our hosts might take offense. The Devesps are sensitive. One faux pas can mean exile or death. But you come from afar and will not arouse suspicion, and your awkwardness will be more easily overlooked and forgiven.
You are hoping that our inexperience in diplomatic matters will be to our advantage.
I would not allow myself to judge your abilities. But I hope that the people you speak with will think you naive and lower their guard.
That seems to be the case very often. Especially with a lot of these guards. All we have to tell them is, oh, I'm just going back to my master, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, but I will let my master know. And every time they're like, all right, keep going. I won't stop you then.
What can you tell us about the priest?
Giacomus hails from the north of Teleme. He came here to care for a parish in hopes of maintaining good relations with Peren. There are many believers in this city, and they were in need of someone to guide them in their faith. The man is easygoing, a charmer, who loves good food and life's pleasures. Perhaps a little too much for his own good. But he seemed to be the perfect candidate to assimilate in Peren. Someone who believed in the goodness of the enlightened, without having a taste for the ascetic.
What could this priest have been up to for you to worry so much about a momentary absence? Had you imagined he might have just returned to Teleme to see friends?
No. As an ambassador, I would have been informed. Giacomus, even though he is a priest, is sometimes led astray by worldly distractions. To put things more vulgarly, he spends a little too much of his time in places of ill repute.
And it's for that reason you fear something might have happened to him?
Precisely.
Try to learn more?
Is that the only reason you're worried? Please, the more we know, the more we will be prepared for any eventualities.
Yes.
I completely understand. And if I knew anything else I felt could help you, I would tell you. But it's not the case.
Do you know where we could find him?
Alas, if I knew precisely where he could be found, I wouldn't need to ask for this service. That said, I can show you on your map the location of his apartments. He lives right next to the conservatory. That would be a good place to start. Perhaps you'll find clues that my people missed.
Thank you. That will be helpful. I think we know enough. We will do our best to find your priest.
Thank you. And do go as quickly as you can, please. Each hour that passes adds to my distress.
Okay. Oh, this door is blocked. Well, now we search for the priest in Peren.
Isn't it?
And hopefully our diplomacy.
We should make our way to the music conservatory. Do you know where it might be?
There.
It's not far, just to the east of here. I was set there briefly when I was a child. My mother wanted me to excel in all the arts. Despite her aspirations, my professors judged that I didn't have an ear for music, and I returned to more serious studies. I mastered poisons.
From music to
Be very
poisons.
careful.
Whoa.
The house must be booby-trapped. This Alliance man did not die in combat.
Search the home of the man from Teleme, the notorious Giacomos, who broke into our house. He lives in a house next to the music conservatory. Tear down the walls if you have to, but get what he stole back from.
The Alliance are doing everything
from
to
us
find
back.
Giacomos. I have no idea what he did, but he is in a real pickle barrel.
Let's go back to the hospice quickly in the hope he'll be there.
Oh, there might be something else here. Did get an antique key.
Oh! I can't do it.
Oh, we don't need to now.
Look! The floor has been scratched and damaged here. I have the impression that there might be a secret passage. Finally! We
There
discovered
is.
how to open this cursed door. You just needed to move the book.
I would have never guessed that a priest would use a holy book to hide a secret passage. I'm growing fond of this man.
A former commander of the Alliance forces in Peren were succeeded not long ago. The old man was cleanly removed unless he was drowned in the river. However, I doubt he was targeted by one of the Deves. I've tried to establish exactly what was taken over from him, but haven't been successful yet. However, this person is much more committed than his predecessor. I need to stay alert and keep watching because of this gathering is unprecedented. Delivery note. One night, Irene. A lot
He's
of
shown
Irene.
some wit in his choice of titles, even if it did cost us some time.
This receipt is quite odd.
Change our quest to
There is
follow
only
up.
one name repeated several times. Irene. Irene, again and again.
List containing several important places in Peren. You aren't sure what they are, but they notice that some names are crossed out and the others are circled.
A list of places. Did our priest have memory problems and had to note down the places he had visited? I wonder why he would lock up this list in a trap chest.
I can't do it. I believe we found everything there is to see here. We'd best get going. I can't
I
do
wanted
it.
to get the experience for it.
We should take stock of everything we've learned so far.
The documents we found raise more questions than answers. And I fear Pius didn't tell us the whole story. Why would a simple priest come to spread the good word in Peren be so interested in the Alliance's leading figures? Even if they turn out to be just as dangerous and ideologically ambiguous as those we've already crossed blades with.
I agree with you. Our priest had a very different role from the one Pius described.
And our jolly priest was a regular fixture at the brothels to boot. This receipt comes from one of the guards' whorehouses.
That's where we have to go. If he was a regular, one of the girls might know where to find him. I hear clanking outside. The sound of men in armor heading in this direction.
You're right. We should go before being taken for thieves.
Is there a second way out of the house or no? Oh, I see. I got this wrong. What if we throw on the housekeeper outfit?
Who's...
Oh!
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
We're not thieves, if that's what worries you.
Yeah, right. Go tell that to someone else. I'll ask you again. What were you doing in that house?
As you know, I've got a certain knack for convincing the guards. I could speak to them if you'd like.
It's a good thing you're here. We came to pay a visit to our friend who lives here. But when we arrived, the door was open. We realized that our friend had probably been burgled. We were worried he might have been hurt, so we went inside, but apparently he wasn't home when the burglary took place. But you should search the premises. Maybe the thieves kidnapped him.
I see. Right then, move along. We'll take it from here.
Bravo, my dear. Very clever.
They had no idea.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Let's get back to looking for our priest now.
Investigate the brothel. Best travel closer to it.
Decidedly, the Alliance hasn't been coming here to make friends.
Oh.
Let go of me, you band of brutes! You're hurting me, and if you think that I'm going to...
Shut up and come quietly. You wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to you, would you?
Aye! Unhand that girl at once. She only plies her trade in the brothel. You want to go, just step inside and pay.
We have no interest in her services. We would merely like to have a little discussion with her without indiscreet ears listening in.
Right, and my name's Octave de Vest. Let go of her and get out of here.
Things are heating up. Let's keep our eyes open. We might learn something.
Listen, we have it from a sure source that this girl is in cahoots with a man that we suspect to be a Thélème spy.
So what? We're in Peren, not outside. Have you forgotten that the congregation is neutral?
Neutrality does not dictate that we allow a dangerous spy from a foreign nation to operate freely.
One thing is certain, it does dictate that we do not allow you to attack women to satisfy your whims.
At this rate, those Alliance brutes will soon be drawing arms. We'd better do something.
Attempt to convince the brutes what they just heard.
Sirs, if you would indulge me. You really believe that a courtesan knows where you could find a notorious spy? If such a spy actually exists at all, he would be a rather unskillful spy if that were the case. And these girls couldn't care less about what their clients whisper in their ears.
I have to admit, we do hear a lot. Complaints about their wives, the taxes are too high.
It does make one wonder how a savage from Deciphering could know all that. But you're not completely wrong. This girl doesn't seem to know anything at all. Sirs, we're leaving.
Beach 100.
Thank you for intervening. Those maniacs were ready to spill blood in defense of their delirious delusions.
They sent chills up my spine. Thank you.
Is everyone all right?
We are, thanks to you. Thanks for stepping in.
You really fooled them. Like a true diplomat.
I just hope they won't come back. I get the impression they're not the type to give up easily.
It's almost certain they'll try again. People like that are like scabies. They're hard to get rid of.
Irene, I warned you that hanging around with that man would get you into trouble. Not only could it have cost you your life, but did it even occur to you to think about the others? They could have been hurt as well.
I'm sorry, but who is the man you just spoke about?
Though we greatly appreciate your help, discretion is the cornerstone of our business. All I can tell you is that it's a priest from Thélème with rather unusual manners. The gentleman became enamored of Irene and came here often, a little too often in my opinion. And of course, his status and his origins drew the attention of those louts from the Alliance who saw him as a spy.
I'm afraid the only way to protect her from those men is to send her somewhere safe, far away from here.
And we have just the solution. The Father Cardinal told me about a delegation that is set to return to home. They will be traveling with armed men who are waiting for them outside the city. All we have to do is take her to them. Once in Thélème with Pius's protection, Irene will be safe.
That sounds like a good idea. She won't be safe here in the long term. What do you think, Irene?
Wait just a moment. My dear Fausta, you may have the utmost faith in your father, Cardinal, but I, for one, do not. And given the trouble his priests have already caused the poor girl, I think we should consider a different solution.
Father Cardinal Pius doesn't frequent brothels. He's a good man who only wants to protect his flock.
Perhaps. But I think we do well to find another solution if we really want to help this young woman.
She'll be safe with Pius's men. The Alliance's men won't be able to reach her in Thélème.
You'll forgive me for questioning the honorable intentions of a man I barely know.
Offer to take her another safe location. Follow Fausta's recommendation. We could take her to another location.
We could take her to the Constancia. She would be safe there while we find her a new home.
The Father Cardinal will be saddened to learn that you don't trust him.
He asked us to find his priest, not to bring this girl back to him.
That sounds like a good solution.
Cordial.
What do you think, Irene?
What a nightmare. I never imagined I'd have to flee the city like this. But I suppose it's the best thing to do. If you promise to get me there safely, then I agree. And once I'm safe, I'll tell you everything I know about my client.
Then that's that. Do you want to leave now?
Yeah. We'll go.
If you're ready, we'd better leave now. It's not a good idea to hang around here.
I'll go gather a few things and say goodbye to the other girls, and then we can leave.
Don't worry your pretty little head, darling. You'll be safe soon, and your friends will be too.
Very well. We'll escort you out of Peren.
Be careful on the road. Watch out for those Alliance men. They may try to waylay you. And take care of yourself, Irene.
Goodbye.
Begin an escort task. Escort the person to their destination and make sure they don't die. Alright, so we gotta get to our... out of Peren. Back to our ship. Go up this way. I think we'll be fine.
Ship before. Won't I be something of a nuisance?
Of course not, my dear. My friend Alvida owns an enormous ship. It could transport an army. I am certain she'll find a comfortable cabin for you.
It's very kind of you to help me this way, in any case. Thank you. I'm not accustomed to people doing favors without expecting something in return.
You can thank us when you're on board. We're not there yet.
There's guards that way.
I don't think we're headed in the right direction. We'd better be quick, please.
You're right.
I don't know if we're getting through them without a little bit of combat.
Show them what we're made of!
Alright, good. We're safe. We're safe. Reach the pier.
Thank you for taking me on your ship. It's extremely
Swordsman
kind
cloak.
of all of you.
Now that you are safe, what can you tell us about this priest who was your client?
Jacquemus? A charmer? A gift with words. But I loved him despite all of that. I don't know what he was up to in the city, but I knew that his only mission was not to spread the good word to Peren. He was dipping his toes into dangerous matters. He would brag about it, thinking that made him interesting. Imbecile. But I imagine what interests you is where he might be found currently, no? Once, he told me that if he ever had to disappear, he would go and hide in the hospice in the old boroughs. That is all that I know. I hope you do find him. Could you give him this letter from me when you do?
Consider it done. Safe travels all the way to Teleme.
Thank you. I will write to you when I've settled in.
Now that I...
My dear Jacquemus, the time has come to bid you farewell. It seems that you've got yourself in some murky business, and so have I. However, I can't help but feel a fondness for you, and I must admit that I will miss your colorful stories.
Irene is safe. We only need to find our priest.
Yes. Our priest who would naturally choose the worst neighborhood to hide in. The old boroughs. A thief-infested pile of rubble.
Make our way over there. What kind of merchants do we have here? Raw materials and clothes merchant. Go talk to them.
Would you be interested in a cape? We've got some new stock, sewed in magnificent silk.
Feathers. Any actual clothing? Ooh, that's some decent armor. Praxis cape. These all give you alchemy. Inquisitors, fine. Galero. Honestly, might pick this one up just because they're a little bit better. Alright, let's see. That one chest piece might actually be really good for him. Which is this. +1 will. Armor, magical deflection, and resistance to curse. Oh man, he's looking regal now. Oh, there you go. Oh, level 34. Crazy he's still using the same weapon from the beginning. It gives you 2 mechanisms. All right, I think all that's good. Okay. Chat, give me about 1 minute here. I'm going to do something real quick, and then we will continue out with this mission here. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back, chat. It'll be good. Just wanted to say your videos have been really helpful. I appreciate the advice on confusing obstacles. Have a good day. You know, I appreciate that, Corey. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad there's some sort of use at times.
I did everything I could to avoid marked houses.
There's a board over there.
Come on, brother. Charity begins.
Oh.
What's going on here? Leave this man alone.
What's it to you? Think you're some kind of hero? Get out of here, unless you're looking for a beating.
I think my friend made himself perfectly clear. Leave this man alone.
Fausta?
There are 5 of us and we're well armed. Are you sure you want to fight?
They seem to really care about their monk. Fine. We're leaving. Come on, lads, let's go. We'll find another mark who doesn't have so many bodyguards.
Are you all right?
Yes, thanks to you.
Gregorius.
Thank you for stepping in. But your friend... Fausta? Is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm happy to see you alive and well.
I can't believe it. So you come back? After your betrayal? How dare you?
I gather you know each other.
Yes. Listen, we just wanted to help you, but it's probably best if we left now.
Right. Like you said. That's probably for the best.
We got another. I like how during some of these quests they just randomly drop some armor. We got a squire's coat. This one. All right, we're going into Old Town. Oh, this is like the bandit area. Yeah, you can see how run down it is. Big fast travel point. Yeah, I love how there's multiple sections for these cities now. They're
That
huge.
big building over there, the one with the towers. That's where we've got to go.
That's right. We should take the street that goes under the arch on the right to get there. It will take a bit longer, but the alleys in this neighborhood are dodgy and full of rubble. We could run into some unsavory characters there. Or worse yet, get our clothes dirty.
Are you sure this street will take us there? It seems to be heading in the opposite direction.
This alley on the left looks like it would take us there more directly, but it feels like a trap.
I see.
So we can go to either one. 1 second, chat. I just gotta do this real quick, and then we are good. Yeah, we'll probably go to the one on the right.
I'm exhausted and starving.
Play it a little
Have
safe.
mercy.
You never know. We don't know what will be on the other side yet. Back. Shoot. Oh no. One sec, chat. I messed this up.
coin for food? Out of the goodness of your heart.
There we go. Jeez, there's just bodies everywhere.
These alleys are the perfect place for an ambush. Don't you think we should
Oh,
go
wait.
around?
Right. We were going to the left there. Because they did mention that'll be the shorter route, but if we go this way, could be good.
I'm so cold. I can feel myself dying.
So many of them.
A coin. It's for food, I swear. It's been months since
Oh! Ambush.
Let's show them what we're made of. My armor is broken.
There we go. Well, I mean, either way, it looks like we are going to get ambushed. The slums.
My uncle really neglected this area. It's become a real rat's nest full of the worst sort of vermin in town. We'd better stay on our guard and keep an eye on your purse. The pickpockets are particularly good here.
If we don't hurry up, we run the risk of the Alliance getting there before we do. That could cost Jacquemus his life.
You're right. We need to be quick.
See what we can find out.
Just a small coin for a poor soul, my lords and ladies. If I may, you should watch your step around here. People from the Alliance are beating anyone who crosses their paths. It would seem that they're after someone. Would you have enough to spare for a piece of bread? Hunger's got a nasty bite.
Steal a few coins from. Ask him for about life.
How do you get by here?
Oh, it's not a good neighborhood, that's for certain. We're all crammed in here together, the poor, sick, and forgotten. Oh, and the riff-raff as well, of course, cutthroats, pickpockets. Do be careful. There's more than one here who'd gladly lighten your purses, and is not afraid to use violence. Well, there's a refuge here.
They're good with us. And they give us soup. And they heal us up when we're wounded. It's not the paradise of the enlightened, but it's better than nothing.
Tell them a story about Tearfree.
I'm going to tell you a story from my people to lighten the load of your worries.
Oh, now, I love stories. If it's a good one, I'll tell it to my friends.
Once, long ago on Tearfree, there lived a young hunter. He was not only the best archer of his clan, but the best of the island. He became quite full of pride, and began to behave with the other youth of his village as if he walked on higher ground. One day, while he was about to shoot at a magnificent buck just for the pleasure of hitting his mark and not to feed his clan, he saw a very beautiful woman walk by him. So beautiful that he fell instantly in love. The beauty promised him love under one condition. Since he was so talented, she didn't want him to hunt a deer, but the moon itself. The hunter tried for days and days. He even crafted a new bow. He began to lose sleep and his appetite because all of his attempts failed. Exhausted and weak, he went to the beautiful woman again to admit his failure. She mocked him for his tremendous pride. Then she transformed into a doe and ran off in a few leaps. The hunter of the moon then understood that the person he'd loved was the spirit of the forest. From that day on, he became sensitive to the balance of life and became more generous to other young folk.
That is a beautiful story. Truly. I like it very much. I'm gonna have something to tell my friends, that's for sure. But we'll still have nothing to share to eat.
We'll be leaving.
Thank you again for your help.
Of course. Supposedly it might be down here somewhere. Speak to the doctor.
Well, how about that? Islanders aren't so common around here. It's a pleasant surprise. Do you feel ill or hurt? Are you lost? What might I do for you?
Might you have crossed paths with a priest of Teleme? We heard he came here.
A priest? None of my visitors made themselves known as such.
A middle-aged man. Most consider him somewhat handsome. Brown hair, receding hairline.
No, that description doesn't ring any bells.
He wouldn't be the man those soldiers from the Alliance are looking for. The ones who were just here.
Men from the Alliance? We really need to find Jacquemus in a hurry.
Yes, he is in great danger. Thank you, Doctor. We'll leave you to your patients.
Goodbye. We wish you well.
Okay. Well, chat, we are actually going to go ahead and chill right here because I'm going to go have some lunch, go work out, and then I will be back on. We'll continue with the story. We'll be doing another long stream, seeing how much further we can get today and so on. We do have to search for the priest, and then we'll also inform the Imperial Ambassador afterwards. But for now, I appreciate all the likes. Thank you for the new subs. Thank you for the hypes. Wherever you are watching, every platform is Casas Plays. We have all episodes up on YouTube. I'll be back on probably within like an hour and a half. That's my goal. Maybe it might be like closer to 2. I might schedule for 2, and then if I'm on by 1:30, we should be good. But otherwise, I appreciate it. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one.